I'm here in Tumbes with colleagues from Plan International, witnessing the fantastic program they are doing here as a response to the refugee and migration crisis emerging out of Venezuela. By February 2022, more than 7 million Venezuelans have left their country to take up residence, mostly in neighboring countries such as Colombia, Peru and Ecuador, while several others have chosen to travel to other countries across the continent. Close to 30% of the refugees and migrants in this region are children and adolescents. They need our support now, and they need that support long term. Migrants and refugees often have to face several risks during their travel because of the route that is involved in their travel. There are several women and there are several unaccompanied and separated children, and they are very vulnerable while traveling as well as when they are crossing the border, and that's happening every day. When arriving to a new country, many of them, especially women and children, often have difficulties to obtain regular conditions of a refugee status. Access to education, access to protection, access to health and basic services are very much needed, but unfortunately very limited, and they have to live in overcrowded conditions with insufficient food or any source of income to meet their basic needs. Violence, harassment, abuse and xenophobia are among the most recurrent forms of violence and discrimination that affect the Venezuelan refugees and migrants, especially girls and adolescents who are in Colombia, Ecuador and Peru. Plan International is responding to this humanitarian crisis with a regional approach and a program that targets over 385,000 people in Colombia, Peru and Ecuador, as well as in Venezuela. We are working with local organizations and through local partnerships to provide this much needed humanitarian assistance. Currently, we are implementing 3 projects focusing on child protection, education, youth economic empowerment, with an approach which is based on principled humanitarian action, some aspects of development, most importantly, social cohesion. For Plan International, it is an absolute priority to strengthen our response to this type of crisis that is affecting the lives of hundreds of thousands of people. Amongst them, many of them are children and mostly women and girls.